We are live.
Live from the end of the day, Alabama. Nearing
Like,
the end of light.
like the end of the road.
No, the end of the day.
Oh.
A
It's
very
a good,
long day.
I'll say it's a good day to end.
I'm watching the kittens playing. They're rolling all over the porch. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes.
We got a few in here already.
I see two from Kansas right at the bottom there, Joseph and Christy.
Cheryl's in Texas. Miss Dawn. Susan, the Georgia Bulldog lady. There we are. Hey, Julie and Christy.
We're just trying to give everybody a few minutes.
Hey, Laura. There we go. We're catching up now.
I haven't seen Miss Ursula in a while.
Richard, Tracy, Patty. Yes, dear.
I saw Miss Ursula from Alaska. I haven't seen her in a while.
I know you're hungry. I told you we'll eat some soup in just a minute.
You see us starting a live, right?
Look. There's Miss Glenna.
Hey, Miss Glenna.
Karen and Diane. Gina. Christy. Christy saw you at Pedals. Quit kicking the camera.
Hey, that's not going to work.
Tell everybody you'll be back in just a little bit.
He is not being a good version of Farmer Rhett today, so I'm not going to let him be on this live because he's not acting very good.
Go. Tell him you'll see him later.
He's being the bad version of Rhett today.
I'm not being bad.
You're not being bad? How you figure?
I think all the bad has run out. There ain't no more bad to give today. Nope, there's Grammy. Come get him, Grammy. And take him away.
All right, Zoe. We've got some people joining, so you want to talk about the week you've had?
It's been a long week. It's been a fun week.
Well, it actually started last weekend. Last time we talked to him, we already had Jack. We just wouldn't tell him.
I know. Rhett was trying to tell him so much.
He was trying to tell y'all that we had Jack, and we couldn't let him because the video wasn't coming out till Tuesday. That's what we were trying to keep him quiet about. I kept putting my hand over his mouth because he wanted to tell y'all about Jack.
Yes, he did. So we have Jack now, and Jack is full of life, and he likes all the hugs and kisses, and he really wants Mary and Pixie Dixie to be his best friends, and
they don't want to be.
They're not having it. They're not having it. He can look at them, that's okay. But don't try to sniff them. Don't try to swoo them or any of that. Woo them. Swoo. Lord. And any kind of affection, they don't want it. So.
Y'all, we have got 70 people in so far, and we've got 4 people hit the like button. We got to get those numbers matching better.
Yep. And so he is just living his best life now. And I just enjoy him because but on the other hand, it makes me nervous. Because when I come, he comes running. And if you saw his size difference compared to Pixie Dixie and Mary, he is a horse.
He's a lot bigger than the girls.
And when he comes in as fast as he can. And he's usually like skirting in on in. And I'm like, whoa, here he comes. I'm scared he's gonna like try to jump in my arms or something. But he's been a joy to have. He loves us, and he loves when we come up. And I've taken some really cute pictures of him through the gate, and he's just precious.
Thanks, Diane.
And I just love him.
Zoe finally got a donkey that wants hugs. She doesn't have to go visit Jesse for that.
Right.
because Pixie Dixie does not want hugs.
No, she's okay with this. You just kind of rub a little bit on her nose, not all your hand, just like one finger, maybe two. Anything more than that is off limits. So it's great though. He's 13 years old, and you would never know it. Never know it.
Yeah, his owner had him since he was a
Colt.
baby,
Mm-hmm.
and just with some health issues, he needed to find him a new home, and we were more than happy to have him.
Uh-huh.
And that has been a good addition. It really has. Hi, Derek, all the way from Scotland.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yes, they will. The girls love the treats. They'll even take treats out of Zoe's mouth, but
not Catherine. Catherine tried it, and they weren't having that. They said, "You are not my mama." They were not having it.
So they're okay with the treats. They just don't want loving yet.
That's right. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, look how far we've come.
That same video, you found Joe, and he did like loving.
He did. We found Joe when we went to the farm to get the stock trailer. Joe was on the ground. And what a fun surprise. We love baby goats. Love baby goats.
They are Rhett's favorite.
They are. Well,
they are his favorite.
I just thought about something.
What? Was Joe before the stock trailer? I think we had him in a different video, didn't we? Sure did.
Because Holly actually found Joe and showed Joe to me.
Oh.
Remember?
No. It starts to run together. Catherine, you're not all that late. We were just talking about you that Pixie Dixie would not take a treat.
No, Joe was last week because Joe I found.
Well, you and I were talking about it before the live started.
I thought we found Joe that morning, and we did not. That was last week.
Okay. Well, they would have called me out on it.
Yeah, that's okay. We it's been busy.
There's Random Okie.
Yeah, hey y'all. Well, we did find the twins.
You did.
So
from Miss Bale.
Miss Bale is the last one we've been waiting on to have babies. And Miss Bale had twins that look nothing alike.
And thankfully, both are girls.
They are. We didn't have any girl babies the last litter. Litter?
No. The last kidding season, we had 2 girls. Right?
I don't remember.
Jane and Jersey?
Yes, at the end of last year.
And we had 7 boys.
Yes. And we are keeping them, even though I put cameras up because Catherine said she's going to come steal the gray one. So
hey, Judy and Andy.
We got motion detectors and alarm systems, and we're going to know when Catherine shows up and gets that baby.
She's going to try to get Jill. Because Jill is just like Daisy. But she can't have Jill.
I was going to say, but do you really need 2 daisies?
No, nobody needs 2 daisies.
1 daisy is a lot. 2 is way a lot.
I don't know. I think, hadn't Tony kind of taken Daisy away from Catherine anyway?
Tony loves Daisy, and Daisy loves Tony. She likes to ride on the track. What is going on?
I don't know. I see the curtain moving. That has probably got Rhett written all over it.
Or Millie. Could be Millie. What is that? What is that? It's right behind you.
I don't know.
I don't either. There's no telling. Daisy the escape artist. That's right.
Well, she doesn't escape from Miss Catherine.
No.
I'm missing the comments. They got to rolling pretty quick there, so I'm not ignoring you if you commented. Somebody just sent us a message, asked where we're gonna be on tonight.
Yeah, here we are. I can't reply to it.
No.
You probably did see Red. I'm telling you, he's on a mission today, and that mission is for all of my wires to come unglued. It has not been very calm around here today.
I'm gonna try to reply to that person and tell them yes. I'm not being rude, or trying not to be.
But we did some pig kissing.
Yeah, go on and talk about that while I'm trying to do this.
I did not do any pig kissing. But the principal at one of the local schools did a whole lot of pig kissing because the kids loved it. And so he was just keeping them happy and riled up, and he walked around with that pig, and Stanky was showing out. What?
I was trying to keep up with comments as they come through.
Oh, yeah, Miss Julie, she said that just means he's feeling better. He's feeling a whole lot better.
Oh, yeah, he's back 100%.
Yeah, he's a whole lot better. Thank you, Kitty. But yeah, we tried to help. What are you doing?
That wasn't the right comment.
It's in the messages. It's gonna be in your messages.
Oh.
Yes, Stanky is a star. So we got there. I told you guys last week we were going to do a Kiss Pig, and they really enjoyed it. The FFA chapter was very appreciative. They gave us they made us a birdhouse and a carpenter bee catcher, and it was a good time. I was kind of caught off guard when I walked in and everybody's cheering and going crazy, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, I told Zoe, I wish y'all could have heard the real version. I had to add our own music in there because what they were playing would have definitely been a copyright issue.
Right.
But Zoe's like being escorted in the back door like a side stage or something, and it's got like Sweet Emotion from Aerosmith playing, and I was like, Zoe, it looks like you were going on stage at a rock concert or something.
I know, and Sweet Sweet Catherine was going to video too, and bless her, she had to just be my filmographer.
Well, I had her video playing on the way home from work, so
she did a great job putting it together.
She had a good bit too, but I was like, oh my gosh!
I looked at Catherine.
I had to cut all that out, but it sounded so cool.
Yeah.
Because all the kids are going nuts. You've got rock music playing, and I'm like, it sounded like Zoe's going on stage.
I know. That's what I felt like walking in there, and he's like, "Well, come on!" You saw him kind of pushing me on in there. I was like, "I'm coming." I didn't expect all that. I thought we were just gonna leave him in his little his kennel, and wheel him in there. I toted him around, and all them kids were petting on him, and then the principal got him and toted him and danced with him, and just had a good time with Stanky. And I was very proud of him because he didn't have any potty issues in the middle of the school. He held himself until we put him back in his kennel.
I was very nervous that was going to happen. I was afraid he was going to get away from you.
Yeah.
And it would have been...
He was very calm until... He did get a little anxious there for a few minutes.
Oh, gosh, that's horrible, Zoe.
It's fine. We're fine. He did get a little anxious there.
Zoe just turned the light on my phone, and now
it's fine.
Looks like a horror show.
Well, we gotta have some.
Stand it up.
But we
it's getting darker quicker than we thought it would.
It'll be fine for today. We'll fix it next time. So yes, and she said, Jody said,
Can't
we'll
y'all tell how
donate it.
much effort we put into production here?
Well, we'll just be.
Yeah, we were really late.
I was about to say,
getting ready
just
to get
tell
on
them.
here.
Just go ahead and tell them we're pretty open about what's going on in our lives.
Well, I'm on the way home from work today, and Zoe says...
At 5 o'clock.
Yeah. So Zoe says, hey, can you stop by the store and get X, Y, Z? So I stop, run in. Naturally, their card reader's having issues.
Yeah.
So tried it 4 or 5 times, can't get the card to read, and it's just a debit card. So I was like, fine, just ring it up cash, I'll do that. So we did that. And I come out, get in the Yukon, nothing.
Car won't start.
Car won't start.
5:15.
So I call Zoe. I'm like, hey, bring my truck and the jumper cables. The Yukon won't start. Here she comes, 10 minutes later, I guess. And we try to jump it off. It won't jump off. I don't know. Maybe the starter went out. I don't know. So I call a buddy on our way back here. And he's like, hey, I'll come check it for you. I don't have time right now. We're looking at the clock. Hey, we're barely gone. Have y'all ever noticed how often we come into lives on 2 wheels?
It's true.
Zoe's like, what time we doing our live? Zoe, we've been doing them at 3, but I'm at work, so we're going to have to move it back to 6. Okay, let's do it at 6. Here we come. And
it was 5:53 when I put my phone in the holder. And my car is still sitting at the store because it's got to be towed.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
But we made it. We're here. So what's the protest?
What's the protest about, Cliff? Cliff said there is a protest in Lincolnwood, Illinois right now.
Yes, I know everybody can relate. That's why we don't mind sharing, because we've all been there.
It's not like this is isolated to just us. But I mean, we get that happens to everybody. But at least you know that we're really transparent.
That didn't work. I kicked it.
You absolutely cannot kick it.
Yeah, that's not going to
propped up.
Yeah, that ain't.
If you're going to prop it up, you can't kick it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you know now.
My foot slipped and kicked it.
But at least they know we're not fake.
No. Our cars break down too.
And our debit cards won't scan. I was like, is there an issue with your scanner? And she said, sometimes. Well, apparently it is again.
Could be your card could just be worn out.
Well, we'll see. But I just used it this morning. But who knows? I don't know.
That's all right. We'll figure it out and keep going.
What else you got going on, Zoe? An Animal Escape. I don't even want to talk about Animal Escape.
Ooh. Our debit card goes on lockdown if it's swiped twice without reading. Oh, no.
Ugh.
I think it's about the war, he said.
Oh,
wow. Hey, Miss Brenda.
Yeah, that's a touchy subject with a lot of people. And
it is.
It's a terrible situation all the way around. But if you believe in Bible prophecies, which we do, there we go.
We look like we
are. Eddie Family Farm is here.
Hey, guys.
I fell asleep before I caught them on live the other night.
It don't take a whole lot. For us, it don't take a whole lot.
Right now, being on outage season, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, if I get still, that's the end of it.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, too. I had to wake him up and get him to get under the blankets.
Yeah, I was facing the foot of the bed.
We were trying to watch a movie. Oh, Cliff said about 300 cops have passed going to it.
Oh, goodness. It may have gotten out of hand.
We need lights.
Your guinea is going.
Yeah, it's time to. You know why? I can't say it out loud because
Can y'all
I've been
hear
making
that?
a video.
Can y'all hear the guinea?
Hey, Pathways. Deb said just call the number on the back. The password may need to be updated. No rhyme or reason.
Oh.
Miss Sue said the Eddies are on past her bedtime too.
Well, usually I can make it. You know, sometimes I may not comment anything, but usually I'll type something just so
Hey,
Brandon
Ursula.
and Stephanie know I'm there watching.
She said they were playing a story on the news and it showed the injuries of 2 small children. She had to walk out of the room and she was crying.
I can't watch the news. It's always negative. Zoe, our live's not going to last much longer. It's getting dark in a hurry. And then people are going to wonder, why are those fools doing a live in the dark?
Well, what we're going to have to do is
Terry.
We're going to have to go back to 6 o'clock.
We will have to go back to 6 o'clock. That time of the season is over where we were trying to go at 3 anyway.
That, and you're working late for a month. And so we're just going to have to go ahead and put that we will do this at 6 o'clock. And we'll be doing it in the house.
Catherine says she has to feed the fawns after dark.
So, well, it gets dark earlier, so she has to wait till it's later to feed them.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of comments scrolling. If I'm missing you, I'm sorry. It just went way too fast.
I don't watch the news on TV. Yeah.
No. Or TV.
Or TV. I watch the news in the morning. I let it play so I can get weather and all every morning while we're getting ready, while I'm getting ready. But other than that, I don't know, except for my baking shows that I like to watch. I like to watch the Food Network Baking Championships. And other than that, we don't watch a whole lot of TV. If I watch any TV, I watch Dr. Phil.
And y'all, I am behind on everybody's videos. I mean everybody's.
The cat just ran up the tree.
We're still doing the same schedule with all the football and baseball, but now with me working 7 days and longer hours, we are not catching up.
Mm-mm.
And the worst part is I'm behind on our comments.
You are.
If you are commenting, I will go ahead and tell you that Zoe rarely answers them. She rarely replies unless it is something specifically asking her a question. Then I will answer all of them and then get her to answer that one. And but I am so far behind on all of them, and I see them, but I have not responded. And y'all know that we respond to every comment we get. So I promise that I will get that caught up. I will get our watching caught up because there's so many out there that, oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. I just don't even know.
Well, a lot of times Sunday has been our catch-up day, and
because we don't work anything on Sunday. You know, we leave church, go feed the farm, we come here and just kind of relax, and we get caught up on all our friends. And oh my gosh, I have no idea what people are doing. I honestly could not tell you what most of our friends have going on right now.
Miss Dawn says she's going to email us about something you may find interesting.
Okay. I didn't see Lorraine's first comment, but I see Brandon answering about being on a long time. I mean, you don't have to stay on the whole time if you don't.
No.
If you can't, I mean, I'm all right if people don't stay on the whole time we're on live.
Right, yeah. Hey, Higher Grounds. It's almost impossible to keep up with everyone's channel. It really
Brandon,
is.
it is. Oh my gosh. Well, when we only watched 4 or 5, it was really easy. But the more we started watching, the harder it was to keep up. And then when you become friends with certain ones, you kind of feel obligated to keep up with what they're doing, because I never know when I'm going to get a text about something and I'm like, oh crap, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Or what'd you think about it? And,
yeah. Hey, what do you think about this? Buddy, I have no idea.
Yeah. Her husband once said, 2 guineas, my lord, no. Well, I got about 30 of them. I got one here that I can't catch, and all the other at the farm.
That is the only reason that we still have a guinea at our house with the layers, is because we can't catch it.
I can't catch it.
Christine from Canada, if you're just now joining, I am sorry that it's dark.
So
we had to do it outside, and it is getting dark really quick here in Alabama. And Zoe has it propped up. That is the light from my phone. Trying.
Did you see poor Houston? I could have cried. I haven't yet.
I have not.
Don't spill the beans. We gotta watch it.
Y'all, I'm telling you, I don't have a clue what is going on with anybody right now. I don't.
Your mama said we've got 3 or more extra jobs. We do. It's easy.
I listened to Catherine's on the way home because I wanted to see how it went with the clips that y'all both had. But I am at least 3 videos behind on Cog Hill. 2 or 3 with Daniel, 2 or 3 with Brandon. I'm probably more than that deep on Nico at Brown's Farmhouse. And I'm like, I will get all these caught up, I promise. And I've got to catch up on our comments. People are making comments, and I'm like, I just have no idea.
Catherine says she tried to just not repeat everything.
Well, Catherine, that's kind of hard to do if you're at the exact same event.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would have been understandable if some of it overlapped.
Yeah. She's fixing to go make dinner plates. Oh.
Thank you, Random Okie.
They're going to go make some dinner plates. So we tried something new for dinner tonight we haven't eaten yet. I feel like we have to lean in.
Lean up so they can see. That looks even worse. You lean up and I'll stay back here.
Look, now our heads are the same size. Just kidding.
You think you funny. Anyway, go ahead.
I was just saying we're trying something new for dinner tonight. I've been seeing this called Texas soup or something like that. You
called it cowboy soup.
Cowboy soup, that's right. And I ordered mixed vegetables and they got subbed for a bag of broccoli. So I actually did not put it in it, but it's got smoked sausage and hamburger meat and corn and pinto beans, tomatoes. I put a can of green beans in it, potatoes. I don't know what else. But it's going to be good. It smells so good in there.
I'm going to eat a bologna sandwich.
No, you are not.
Oh.
I'm making your plate. You're going to eat.
If you put it on a plate, it's all going to run off the edge.
Well, I'll make a bowl. And I'm going to fry some cornbread. So we've gotten into
I'll eat the fried cornbread.
We've gotten into this. Y'all know how much cornbread likes cornbread.
Yeah.
And I decided instead of baking a big pan of cornbread, I would just make the same cornbread mix batter. I would make the same cornbread batter and put it in a skillet with a little oil, and I would fry like Johnny cakes. And man, oh man, we eat it like that all the time. It is so good.
It is awesome. I love it.
The kids
I've always liked fried bread anyway.
Yeah, and the kids love it. So we eat it, and then the next day.
And it's so good for you. Just say it out loud. Fried bread.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound healthy?
Yeah. You know, it's got buttermilk, which is milk, and it's got corn in it because it's cornbread, and but it does have 2 eggs, so that's protein.
There you go.
And it don't have no sugar. I mean, it is what it is, right?
What is that?
You need to ask Farmer Rhett about the recipe with cabbage and mashed potatoes that him and Emmy came up with.
Oh, there is none.
Sweet and sour red cabbage. That sounds
Kaneka
good.
sausage in the air fryer.
Ooh.
Kaneka sausage with anything is good.
I'll say we put hot dogs in the air fryer, and they turned out really well yesterday.
They did.
I liked them because it gave it that. It was real juicy with a crisp. What crisp? What would I call that?
I don't know.
The casing.
I don't know.
But it had a pop to it.
Yeah. There's Rhett.
Yeah. Hello.
Zoe, it is time to wrap up and cut this short because we're in the dark and it looks creepy. And people are going to see that on their screen like, I'm not watching that. What are those people doing?
Look how scary we
look. It looks terrible.
Lean this way. Look, we look scary.
Yeah. I guess we could do that for Halloween or something. But
just be ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Glenna likes to take flour and milk and mix it and fry it with some eggs. Milk and flour.
Lorraine said we can see just fine.
See?
Yeah, but y'all know us. Other people passing through like, who those crazy folks?
We just don't have an outside light out here except for some ambiance lighting.
I mean, there's
we have.
like little solar lights that hang around, but they don't actually put out any light. They just kind of glow.
It just kind of lets you know there's a porch here.
That's about the extent of it.
But Farmer Rat, let's talk about Halloween a little bit because next Sunday is
okay.
Well, Halloween is the week after. Farmer Rat wants to be a inflatable man riding a dinosaur. And I think the one he wants has lights in it.
Oh, gosh.
I guess we probably need to order it.
She had a pretty good idea. She said do it by campfire.
Mm-hmm. If you didn't have to work tomorrow, we could have done that because the kids are out of school tomorrow.
And we have done clips and stuff when we did fires at the farm.
Our fires are bright.
Oh, yeah. But we've done some clips and stuff when we were out there. But never really.
We've not done a live.
Well, we've never done a whole lot of video or anything. I mean, you would post pictures and stuff. But
MC said try taking your Yukon out of park and putting it back in park.
I did.
Oh.
I did do that. I thought about that.
Huh. I would have never thought about that.
I did try that. Just in case. Mm-hmm. But
to see if it didn't go all the way in park.
Right.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But that wasn't it.
I wish it was that simple.
It would have been great.
She said I tried.
No, and I appreciate the effort. I would take any
more
ideas.
Than I would have done because I didn't know.
I would definitely take any suggestions, but I did think of that part just to see because my truck did that once. I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't start, and I looked, and you could actually see it half one way, half the other, and I kicked it down in the gear and put it back in neutral, and it was fine.
You know what I would have done?
Called me.
Yes. You know what you did?
And you would have FaceTimed me just so that I could see that it wouldn't start.
You know what? You know what you did?
I called you to bring me jumper cables.
You called me.
Go back over.
Let's see.
What'd she say? Wait.
There's Aunt Judy.
Hey, Judy.
I've had 3 GM vehicles that the tumblers got jacked up and the car wouldn't start. And then one of them, the key actually got stuck in the ignition.
Oh, gosh. Don't tell me that.
If your battery's old, they can just fall out and die.
And it could be.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember. Zoe doesn't think the battery's that old. I called her to bring my truck and the jumper cables, and we tried to do something with it, but it would not jump off.
I had a car that did that, and it was the ignition.
It could be.
It could be. I mean, it is. My car is not new. I mean, it's a 2010. So it's got lots of years on it. Are we moonlighting?
Judy, we started and it was kind of low daylight, and we just did it outside because all the kids are here and Rhett's being a not so good version of Rhett. So we decided to do it outside, and it got dark really, really quick.
Really
so we're
fast.
doing it by the light of a cell phone right now.
Are you sure you had battery cables hooked up correctly?
They are. I did check the battery cables, made sure none of them were loose.
No corrosion.
Made sure I didn't have any corrosion on it, anything like that. They're good to go.
Yes, watch the pig video. It was so much fun.
You will get a kick out of it because I saw was it a reel? I think I saw Judy kiss her baby.
With all her pig kisses all over.
She was like laying down.
Uh-huh.
I do try to keep up with everybody. I'm just not keeping up right now. Not so far. We are
Remember to look
behind.
For the meteor shower tonight.
I did not know that there was a meteor shower expected tonight.
I didn't either. I'll have to look that up and see about what time it's supposed to come.
And I need to call Judy about... Judy, I was supposed to call you back about a conversation I had last week, and I forgot. I need to update you on that conversation.
Yes, you do.
I'm sorry I forgot. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff here lately.
You can't be an angel all the time, Grammy says. Today would have been great. I'm going tomorrow, she said. Be sure to watch Houston. We'll probably watch Houston this evening because Rhett loves to watch Houston.
I will try. I've got to watch Houston. I've got to catch up on several different farms. If it wasn't people I knew, I wouldn't feel so bad about it.
Right.
But it's people that I know personally, and then some of them comment on our video, and I'm like, I need to keep up with their stuff, and I don't know, I just feel guilty about it.
Yep. All right. Well, let's wrap up for tonight. And let's go in and get comfortable for a little bit.
Y'all, I promise the next live we do will not be in the dark.
It will not.
We are not going to come in on two wheels on the next live. We are going to be prepared and do it right.
Okay. All right. Well, we love you guys, and we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all in video in a couple of days because I've been working hard on one today.
You have.
I ain't done.
I'll get y'all another video Tuesday.
That's right. All right. Bye, y'all.